help massage away all those dead skin cells to improve your skin without drying it out. It just takes off, like the feeling of the winter layers to give you that smoother skin. And what's great is the wash comes in 3 great options, including sugar and cocoa butter, deep sea minerals, coconut water. And my personal favorite is the Himalayan salt and pink grapefruit because it smells amazing and it helps wake me up in the morning as well.
Wait, back to that. I love that. Pink salt, Himalayan. Oh my, and oil of Olay has been around. Olay has been around forever. Super
refreshing and great for your skin as well.
So can we do that on a daily basis?
You absolutely can. They've designed this to be very gentle but effective. So, whether you want to exfoliate in the morning or in the evening, it just helps give you a little extra, to feelings for your skin, for smoother skin.
And what about vitamin C? Vitamin C for the face. I've been hearing so much about that lately.
Vitamin C is fantastic for brightening the skin, and pretty much everyone wants brighter skin in the spring and summer. Again, the winter time, the cell turnover slows down. We have duller looking skin. It's not just you. Everybody is asking me, how do I get brighter looking skin right now? Vitamin C serum is such a fantastic way to do it. And it's best to do it during the day because that vitamin C also helps protect you from the sun.
Oh, good tip. Good tip. I didn't know that. So, and we want to wear less makeup in the summertime, obviously, right? What's your go-to tips for what we should wear like in the summertime? We want less. Less is more in the summer, right?
Absolutely. And it's all about getting your skin in shape. So for me, I love using something like that vitamin C serum, so I feel like I need less makeup. I also like using tinted moisturizers. It's got a little coverage, and it's got your sunscreen and your moisturizer in one. Taking care of your skin and having it look good is really the key to less makeup.
I can't imagine how many products you've tried. So I stand by whatever you tell me because I'm sure you've tried them all. What about favorite hair products?
For hair, we've all got different hair types, and I think it's really about finding something, but also changing it up. Virtually everyone I talk to feels like hair care products stop working after several months. You need something to change it up for the new season. Personally, I need more hydration in the winter. Now in the spring, we got humidity out there, so I want something more smoothing. So the products, again, can really vary according to the humidity, the temperature outside, and your hair type.
If you just know, I'm talking to Grace Gold, beauty and wellness expert. Okay, most important thing in the world, and I'm bad at it, sunscreen. What's your top sunscreens?
Okay, so for sunscreen, you just need to get into the habit of doing it every morning. Because
that's
what
it,
we're
right?
learning, it's not just sun, but we're seeing blue light from screens, from your computer screen, your phone screen, can cause dark spots and issues with the skin, make it look tired as well. We are on screens more than ever before this past year. So you just want to get into a routine of using a sunscreen that feels good to you. I like to look for liquid ones as opposed to creams because they're nice and light, and just do it every morning. Every morning.
And is there a difference? And I always ask this question when I have dermatologists on the show too. Is there a difference? They have 8, they have 20, they have 50, they have 70. Once it gets past 50, is there really a difference?
There's not, and dermatologists recommend that you use an SPF of 30. So you want to look for that at least.
Okay.
Once you hit a 30 or a 50, there's really not much of a difference between that and a 75 and a 100. In fact, I think people use a 75 or 100 and then they think it's so much better that they use less, and that is actually not doing good things for you.
Oh, interesting. Right. I could see that happening. That's crazy. So I have to ask you this question. Beauty and wellness expert, how did all that begin with you?
Well, I was a journalism major at NYU, and I thought I was going to do hard news. I loved news my whole life, but I worked as a makeup artist for fun and to make some money on the side through college. And I just loved beauty, and I decided, well, let me see if I can combine two things that I love.
And that's how it all began, huh? Isn't that crazy? When you look back, because when I first moved to New York City, I thought I was going to be a journalist, a reporter. I went up being a producer for 2 talk shows. But our world just changes just like that, right? As long as you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Is that what they say?
Exactly. You'll never be led astray if you really, really follow what you love.
What about lipsticks? What's your favorite kind of lipsticks?
Well, for lipstick, I am a classic lipstick lover, and it's kind of taken a hit with the mask. And I got to tell you, I feel such a difference not being able to wear my lipstick. It brightens up my face, it brightens up my mood. So during this mask wearing, I've actually been doing lip pencils with lip balm over it so it doesn't get all over the place.
I know, isn't it crazy? So the new trend is what's the trendiest mask out there, I guess, right? We only like see your eyes. So the eyes, the mascara is the most important part right now.
Exactly. Yes. And, moving into spring, I also wanted to talk about allergies and our workout routines as well. Spring, it's in full bloom. So is allergy season. And, a big part of looking your best is feeling your best. And millions of Americans, they suffer from sinus problems right now. And it's really just not fun. So how do you feel better, look better when you've got the allergies and all those sinus issues? Well, Mucinex Sinus Max, I wanted to share it because it really is a game changer, especially in the spring season, because it helps temporarily relieve symptoms like sinus congestion, headaches, and sinus pressure with just one dose, or they give you your money back. So this is something you can try really risk-free. And that way you can also get outside and enjoy the season. If you suffer from allergies and sinus issues, oh my gosh, spring, you want to get out, but it can be torture. So this can really help you get outside, and you want to remember to use it as directed as well.
Mucinex. Okay, that's a good tip because I take me and my kids Zyrtec, Claritin all the time. So we're definitely going to try that. That was a great tip. Workout routines. Yes, during COVID, people either they said, what did they say? They put on the 15 or they lost the 15.
Exactly. And, many of us we're taking up the new exercise routines. We are out gardening right now, which is pretty backbreaking work, really. And we're tackling the home improvement projects. I've been on Instagram looking at everybody's beautiful kitchens. Now I'm painting my kitchen cabinets. It's a bit much. But, a lot of us are getting strains from tasks like these, especially of a winter of inactivity. You can get the sore muscles, you can get the back pain. And I have been using Arnicare for many years. I don't know if you've heard of it, Wendy.
Yes.
But it's a non-greasy, unscented, plant-powered gel.
All natural.
It quickly absorbs into the skin to relieve muscle pain and stiffness. It also helps reduce discoloration from bruises, which is really great when, the summer fashion trends, we're showing off a little more skin so you can feel more confident. And it's actually made with Arnica montana, which is a mountain daisy that's been used for centuries to help relieve pain. So I just love that it's a natural ingredient as well.
I am a huge fan of that. That's been very, very helpful. And I love that it's all natural. And it really works.
It really does. I mean, it's shocking. I actually gave some to my housekeeper who was, telling me, we're doing some deep cleaning. And she told me she was just so surprised at how quickly it helped.
Yes, that was another good tip. Any last minute tips? I could talk to you all day long about beauty and wellness and health. And what about vitamins?
Vitamins. Okay, so you mentioned D. You want to specifically look for vitamin D3. That is the one that is good for your immune system. I also really love zinc and vitamin C as well. Have your little vitamin cocktail in the morning. It's something that we are all doing so much more this past year, and it's a great habit to just be in to help your immune system.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Those are the three things that I do every single day without fail. And I think that's helped greatly with my immune system. So soon we're going to be all back to normal. Do you think we're going to be out of these masks one day?
Hopefully, hopefully someday soon. I've got quite the collection though. I've got my leopard print and my sparkly ones. I mean, you got to make do.
Okay, Grace, thank you so much for all these great tips. Grace Gold, beauty and wellness expert. Where can we go for more information?
Sure, you can visit the brands I talked about on their websites. Again, I talked about Olay, Mucinex, and Arnicare.
Three of my favorites. I'm definitely going to go get that Olay. That sounds just delicious. And I like that, when you go, we'll talk about this another time when you come back, but when you go to the drugstore, there's so many options. That's why having someone like you on to narrow it down to someone that can go into a drugstore and just pick out things that I know you've tried and tested is a win-win. So thank you for sharing that with us.
definitely. Thanks so much for having me, Wendy.
Thanks so much. We'll have you back again. Thanks again. Thanks so much for joining me on this episode of What's Up with Wendy's podcast. If you love this episode, head over to iTunes or Spotify or your favorite platform to subscribe and leave a review if you want. Please also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at What's Up with Wendy. And you can also learn more about my podcast and about me on my website, whatsupwithwendy.com. Until next time, this is Wendy Lowy Sloan, and I really hope you enjoyed my podcast, and I hope you'll keep on listening, and most importantly, keep being kind. Thanks so much.